Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mina with Brujita Mamacita Tarot, and today I am a sexy scorpion from Mortal Kombat. This is my mask, but I'm not gonna wear it because I don't want it to muffle my voice, and I want y'all to be able to see my expression. But today we're going to get a new moon message for you since the new moon is coming up. So we're going to jump right into that here in a second. So we're going to get a theme with the Mindful Messages deck. So that is this deck here. We're going to get what theme you can expect for the new moon. And then we're going to get additional messages from the Wake Me Up Tarot. And I just did a review on this deck, so I'll go ahead and link it below in case y'all want to see that. I went through all the cards to show them, and I just like doing that, these quick little reviews. So it's a very beautiful deck. So like I said, if you want to watch that, I'll link it below. But let's go ahead and get started. Jump right into your messages. And we're going to go through all the zodiacs signs. So, okay, so we're going to go ahead and jump right in. So, Spirit, what is the theme, the new moon theme you have for Aries? What is the theme for the new moon that you have for Aries, please? Aries, what is your new moon theme? Okay, it's coming out a little messy, but got a card there. So we have loving space. I cannot learn other people's lessons for them. They must get there themselves at their own time. I can simply hold loving space for them as they go through their journey. So someone you care about or love could possibly be going through something, and you want to help them and help them get through this, but Spirit is telling you that you have to let people, learn their own lessons on their own time. We can't learn other people's lessons for them. So let's get a little bit more details. So Spirit, what are these lessons and that Aries is having to hold loving space for? So Temperance, that's balance. And what else? What other details can you give us about Temperance and loving spaces? Temperance, Strength, and one last card. Ooh, that's a lot of cards. One last card to clarify Temperance and space. Temperance and Strength. Page of Pentacles. Okay. So it's looking like someone is starting a venture. There's a boy here, and he's starting a lemonade stand. So he's a young child and he's starting a lemonade stand, but this could be someone in your life that is starting some sort of venture, possibly that has to do with money and making money, and it's telling you to be strong for them. There's this that it's another boy on the Strength card, and he's playing with this little lion doll, and his grandma is there nurturing him. And it's interesting, she has the infinity symbol as her necklace. So this is someone that you possibly have had spent multiple lifetimes with them, and how y'all have helped take care of each other. Because it's just my personal belief that these roles can be reversed. You might have been their grandparent in another lifetime, or somehow related to them in some way where y'all meet up in each lifetime. It's interesting. I really like this card. It's a happy card of strength. She's like taming the boy who's like, you know, he's being a little wild and playful, but then she has this picture of someone in the background who's successful, because they have that little flag in the background. I don't know if you could see that. And it's a yellow flag, so it's a happy flag. And yeah, it makes me think of this little boy growing up and being that person, or possibly that's the son's dad. That makes more sense to me if, you know, that's the grandma. So, but anyway, it's a very nurturing card. And so there's something with someone you know or love that they're starting this venture, and you're wanting to like come in and take care of them and help them get things together, help them balance whatever is going on with whatever venture you're wanting to do, that to help them like balance out their energies, and possibly help them with this venture, because maybe since it's like sales here, you know, selling at a lemonade stand, maybe you possibly have experience in sales, or you have experience in running a business. And so like this grandma here, you want to come in and teach this person, you know, how to run their business, or how to just like be successful in their business, because it means a lot to you, because you love them. But Spirit is telling you that there has to be balance, and that you have to leave things up to the divine and up to this person. You have to let them get into their zone, because I'm looking on this temperance card, and he's making a cup of tea, and in the background, I don't know if you could see it, but there's a poster of meditation of the chakras, and then there's a picture of angel wings. And to me, that talks about letting the divine help, and letting them do their own inner work and balance their own energies, because it's important for them to do this for themselves, and they will do this. There's a sun coming up. It's like rising in the background, and that's what this says to me, is that you don't have to like worry about helping them, or feel like you gotta like teach them anything, you know, unless they come to you with a question or advice, then yeah, go ahead and give that to them. But it's saying that to have balance, because they're going to be okay. You know, everyone has to go through these learning curves where we're, you know, learning something new, and we have to do it on our own, you know. And of course, we're not completely on our own. We always have those around us who can help us with things. So, and it's looking like you want to be there for that person, but Spirit is telling you to just give them space, you know, hold loving space for them. If they come to you and they're frustrated about something, yeah, you can give them advice if you want, but you can also just be there and be a person, just be present, you know, be someone who's supportive, but not feel, you don't have to feel obligated to like jump in and help them if you don't want to, you know. If they ask you to and you want to, then go ahead, you know. But yeah, it's a very beautiful energy I'm seeing here of you wanting to help someone that you love, but Spirit is saying to have patience, give it to the divine, and yeah, they're going to be fine, you know. If they need to help them a little bit with being confident and being strong, and understanding that, you know, being a little bit of a guide in that, and to be there for them and hold loving space when they do like have make mistakes or have questions, because they're new to this. This is new. They don't know how to run a business. With the Page of Pentacles, this is a new venture for them. It's something they possibly have never done before, so they're trying to learn how to do it. But yeah, just hold space for them, and it's a beautiful energy here of you doing that. And yeah, just remind them that they're strong and that the divine will guide them. Or this could be you doing all these things. You're starting a business, and all these things apply to you. It could be that way as well. And the divine is telling you that they will be there for you, and that they will be your guide, and they will help you through these things. So yeah, that's a beautiful message for Aries. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. Let's move on to Cancer. Okay, Spirit, so what is the theme that you have for Cancer? Coming my way. Unique opportunities aligned with my desires present themselves to me. I attract all that I need to make my dreams a reality. Beautiful message. So apparently you have opportunities coming your way, unique ones that are aligned with your desires. So what are these opportunities coming to Taurus's way, Spirit? We have the King of Cups and Ace of Wands. And then one more card on these unique opportunities with their desires. What are the desires that Taurus has and that these opportunities are coming in for? One more card on these desires. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, that's definitely a card of opportunities, and that is your end goal, is that you want to have a lot of abundance. If you look at this woman, she's sitting there relaxing, either in her own home or possibly, yeah, it looks like her own home, because it looks like in the back there's a bunch of boxes there. So someone who loves to shop, obviously. And then she has some food right in front of her, some cakes and cookies and stuff. And then she has these beautiful flowers. They look like lilies to me, or tiger lilies, or some sort of beautiful flower there. But yeah, she looks like a very wealthy woman, and that is your goal, is to just get your wealth up. And so that's your desire. And so it looks like, let's see, there's a King of Cups here who's coming in, and they're offering you something. I'll see if I could get some more details, but we see there's the King of Cups here, and there's the offering with the Ace of Wands. It could have something to do possibly with writing, or possibly somebody's writing for you, or you're looking to write something. Maybe you're writing a book, and with this little twig, it reminds me of a tree, so maybe you're writing a story or a book on your life. But there's some sort of beautiful offering they're trying to give you. And this King of Cups, he's a very stable person, very grounded, very in tune with his emotions, and I'm looking at, it could be possibly someone who's a musician, because they're in a studio, there's a guitar in the back, and so it could be someone who's a musician. So maybe they're helping you write a song, and that's what this is. Maybe that's one of your dreams, is that you want to be a singer or a musician of some sort, and you want to be wealthy, you want to be famous, and you know, that's beautiful. It's a beautiful energy. But yeah, it looks like you're meeting someone that is possibly going to help you with achieving your goals here, your dreams. So, I mean, that's pretty straightforward right there for you, Taurus. It says this unique opportunity that's aligned with your desires is coming your way. Could be that you're also looking to date someone who's possibly a musician or works in a studio, so possibly some sort of music producer. And yeah, there's something here about this offering of collaborating. I don't know if that's you wanting to write something, write the song, or write something, or it's this person doing that for you. But yeah, this is beautiful energy. They see you as this Nine of Pentacles and someone who's worthy of way more than that, and they want to offer you this. So beautiful, beautiful energy, Taurus. So that's pretty straightforward. And that could be coming in the new moon. So let's move on to Cancer. Okay, so Cancer. Spirit, what is the new moon message for Cancer? It says, all is okay. All that I feel is okay. I hold myself in love through the unsureness, the worry, doubt, anger, fear, anxiety, rejection, or overwhelm. I am thankful to feel the full range of emotions that I do. These emotions are the very contrast that leads me to my higher expansion. So yeah, Cancer, it sounds like you could possibly be going through something that is making you feel just a little insecure and unsteady about yourself, possibly, or your path, or could be a relationship or some sort of situation with your livelihood, so possibly career. But yeah, it's causing this worry, doubt, anger, fear, anxiety, all rejection, overwhelm, all these like negative emotions, and you're feeling them pretty strongly. But Spirit wants you to know, and this is what's coming in for you, is that everything's okay. Like, and that it's a blessing to be able to feel all of these things, because not everyone pays attention to the full range of their emotions. And I mean, this obviously you do, and of course you do. You're a Cancer, very, very in tune with your emotions. But yeah, Spirit is telling you that you're okay, and you know, give yourself a hug. I'm seeing, you know, like someone hugging themselves. So it makes me think of like, have a self-care day, you know, where you can just sit things out, put work aside, put everything else aside, and just go love on yourself. You know, go take yourself out to do something that you enjoy to do. Go get yourself a massage. Go get, you know, go shopping for yourself. Just do something that lights you up inside, you know. Go hang out with friends and make it a free, you know, lighthearted free day if you haven't had that in a while. But if you're feeling all these things and you don't feel like being around other people, then just do something to take care of yourself and love on yourself, and because everything is going to be okay. So whatever this is that you're going through, Spirit is going to help you with that. I want to get some details on what this is. So Spirit, what is it that Cancer is dealing with, and what do we need to know going forward? What is it that what is it that Cancer is dealing with, and what do we need to know going forward? So it's looking like there was an opportunity, and it looks like it was possibly in work, or it could even be school, or because Hierophant, or it could even be marriage. But there was an opportunity that it looks like it fell through, this opportunity, or it wasn't offering you what you thought it was going to offer you. You thought it was going to offer you some sort of level up, and it's not going through. Spirit is saying that there wasn't enough planning, like, that went into, like, there wasn't enough forethought and enough planning that went into this. And so whoever initiated it, they just, like it says, there wasn't enough forethought, there wasn't enough planning that went into this opportunity. And so this Emperor coming up reverse, they didn't have their plan and the forethought and, like, together for this this offering or this plan to pan out. So, but Spirit is saying, like, it's okay. You know, I know that this thing didn't work out, and that really, like, bums you out. It's really, like, something that's a downer, but everything's gonna be okay. They have your back, and, like, you just have to look at the bright side of things sometimes, you know? Like, this thing didn't go through for you, but that's okay. Like, something else better is going to come through, you know? Whether that was an opportunity in work, or whether that was a relationship you thought that was going to be, you know, another level, or that was going to level up, or that y'all were going to start a relationship. It's telling you that you're going to be okay. Can we get any more messages? What is this? Who is this Emperor, and what is this Emperor and the Hierophant here reversed? Can you give me one more card about what this opportunity was? Who is this Hierophant? So Justice. So something possibly could have to do with, like, a legal system too. So maybe this is someone that you've been in some sort of situation with, where you're having to deal with the legal system and court now, and awaiting some sort of judgment, or awaiting for some sort of justice. But with it coming up upright, that tells me that you are going to have justice. Justice is coming in. Yeah, this situation didn't work out, and these plans were possibly, like, where they didn't work out for you, or the plans were against you somehow. But with justice coming in upright, everything's going to be okay. You know, that's what Spirit is telling you. So, yeah, I'm not sure what all of that is about. I feel okay with leaving. I feel pretty good of leaving it right here, because Spirit says everything's going to be okay. So I'm not going to dig further into this. But yeah, that is your message for now, Cancer. Whatever that was that you were dealing with, everything's going to be okay. Justice is going to prevail. And you will have some sort of other opportunity coming in, even if that one didn't work out for you. So yeah, that's your message for now. Let's move on to Leo. And I already shuffled these ahead of time, but I feel like I have to shuffle them again. So give me 1 second. Okay, so Spirit, what is the new moon theme that you have for Leo? Gratitude. I love acknowledging all the little things I am grateful for. No matter what I have going on, I always have things to be thankful for. Whenever I am feeling upset, I can fill up a page with the things I appreciate. This begins to shift my mood and focus onto that which brings me joy. So beautiful. For some reason, Spirit is emphasizing having gratitude at this time. So something you might want to do is making a gratitude list. I don't know if that's a practice that you already do. And if you don't, then, it's just a simple list of writing things in a book, in a journal of like what you're grateful for, in the morning or at night or possibly both times. But I usually, like when I do this kind of thing, it'll be in the morning or at nighttime. But yeah, and it's not even something you have to do every day, but if you're feeling like you're going through a rough time in life, then yeah, a gratitude list would be very helpful. And just write things every day, even if it's just one thing per day, like just write down what was something good that happened to you. If it's one, maybe 2, 3 things, write a few things down of like what you were grateful for, and just make that a regular practice so that you can look back on these things and reflect on your day and reflect on what's going on in your life, and just be grateful for all the little things, like, yeah, we have all this stuff that can like bog us down and make us feel like just a little low energy and stuff in life. Like, that's normal for everybody to feel those things, but it's also a really important practice to look at the opposite of those things and to find all the little things that you're grateful for and to really focus on those things, So let's see, what is it that Leo is needing to be grateful for? What is going on right now with Leo that they're possibly having to be grateful for? One more card. Let's see. What they're having to be grateful for. And then also, what is something positive that we could share with Leo about the situation, of whatever they're dealing with? Any positive message? It's giving me a lot. So Leo, I know you must be feeling a lot. This came out upside down, but since we want it to be a positive message, I'm going to take that upright. But it was the 9 of Pentacles. So And yeah, your first couple of cards here, this is why Spirit is emphasizing you to be grateful, because it does look like it's a rough time right now. There's this image with the Eight of Swords of this person who's blindfolded and stuck in a box. And I don't know if that's meant to be a glass box or it just wants to show that person inside of a box. But yeah, the doors are open to that box. So it's like you're in this situation where you're not seeing something with a blindfold, and it could possibly do, and because this is the Seven of Swords, so you got the Eight of Swords and Seven of Swords, and yeah, those aren't, you know, good energies here. Eight of Swords and Seven of Swords. And it's like with the Eight of Swords, you're blind to something and feeling stuck in something. And with the Seven of Swords, you know, it could be possibly people gossiping, because I'm seeing a person on a phone and they're being really, with the hat covering their eyes, they're just, with the hat covering their eyes, and then this mask here at the bottom, they're not being their true selves. And so I don't know what people or person, for me to say people right away, it must be multiple people that you're dealing with that are wearing their masks, and they're gossiping with each other. And there's like several swords in his bag. So it makes me feel like this person could be possibly the person who's like, the one person who's like getting everybody like to use these swords. Or if you want to look at it in a positive note, then they're taking all these swords from people that these swords were going to be used on you, but since they took them all away, you know, and they're letting you know that they're not going to use these swords on you, that is what their plan is. But for this Nine of Pentacles to want to come, for this Nine of Pentacles to pop out upside down, that's the way it popped up, is like whatever this situation is, it is affecting you financially, and it's affecting your stability and your livelihood. And it's probably because you're someone who's very confident, you're very strong in yourself, you know your worth, and you like go after what you want, you're very successful. But it seems like you possibly, you know, linked up or met up with this person or these people, and they're just kind of causing unnecessary like drama in your life. Because this being the swords, it's like that's communication, and that's just gossip, and it's like, it's really like petty, low vibrational stuff, you know. It's like, and is that stuff really important? No. You know, people's words and gossip and stuff like that are not really important when they're negative, you know, when they're not helpful. It's like, just ignore that, and get out of this like feeling that you're stuck in some sort of situation with them, because that is what this Eight of Swords is. It's like, you are not stuck. You have that door up there where you can easily climb out of this, take off your blindfold and climb out of this situation. And yeah, they might be affecting your like stability or your finances a little bit, but you are a very successful person. Like the Nine of Pentacles, she's very successful. She has everything she needs. She can do things on her own. Like, she's a successful woman, you know. Yeah, she doesn't have the Ten of Pentacles yet. She doesn't have everything she wants, but she is perfectly fine on her own, because she's just one step away from that. So it's like, be grateful for that. Be grateful that these people are showing you who they are, and that their masks are being shown to you, and that spirit is revealing who they are to you, so that you can get yourself out of this illusion with them and understand that you have everything that you need on your own. So yeah, I know it might be a tough situation, like dealing with these people and whatever pettiness they're doing, but Spirit is asking you to be grateful. And, you know, if you're feeling extra just annoyed and low about all this stuff going on, then like make a gratitude list and write down everything you're grateful for. You probably have pages, like tons of pages. You know, you have tons of things to be grateful for. But yeah, Spirit is really asking you to have gratitude at this time. Because yeah, that's what's going on. And when you do have gratitude and you stop focusing on the drama and the pettiness, like focus on what you're grateful for, and you'll attract more of more to be grateful for, you know? So exactly what it says here. Whenever I am feeling upset, I can fill up a page with the things I appreciate. This begins to shift my mood and focus onto that which brings me joy. So yeah, super, super important that for you to have gratitude at this time. You know, whatever you're dealing with, it's temporary, it's petty, it's low vibrational, you're above that, you know? So just let whatever that is go. Let those people go if you have to, possibly. So yeah, that is Leo. Did I skip Gemini? I feel like I skipped Gemini. I'm so sorry, Gemini. That is interesting. That's usually not like me to do that. So let's go back to Gemini real quick. Something must be going on. Gemini, are you being overlooked somehow, or something is going on? I don't know. We'll get into it. So, Spirit, what is the message that you have for Gemini? The better it gets. When things happen that cause me to feel good, I know there are much more good feeling things coming my way. The better it gets, and I keep rising up. So that's good. Love to hear that. We've had a couple of negative readings here so far, and that's a really positive message. It sounds like things are really, like, you know, things are going good for you right now. So, and you're feeling good about life. So we love that for you. So Spirit, what additional details can you give us for Gemini? Additional details for Gemini. And one more card. Additional details for Gemini. Okay. So with the Seven of Pentacles here and this schedule, looks like a schedule in the background, you're trying to figure out where to put your resources. And this Five of Cups here, it looks like you're trying to let something go. Possibly it has to do with a relationship for it to be the Five of Cups. But it could be a business relationship or something that was, you know, someone that you did have a close relationship with in business. So it could have been even like your romantic partner that you were in business with. And it's looking like you're having to let something go, let that go, whether it's the relationship or the business part of the romantic part of the relationship or the business part of the relationship, you're having to let something go and you're sad about it, but there's also other people wanting to help you. If you look at this picture, there's a woman here and she wants to offer this man the 2 cups. And you know, you could be a woman, you could be a man letting this go, and you're trying to figure out where to put your resources now, but you're also like in a little bit of a like low mood because of it. So that's different from what this is saying, but I think it's saying that this was going on in the past. And so like, because for the cards to end up with the Wheel of Fortune, which means things are changing in your favor, especially if, you know, the light aspect of the card is up top, and then we have the cup that's full up top, and then with you getting the card, the better it gets, things are getting better for you. Maybe not as quickly as you want them to, but the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. The thing is for you to figure out where to put your resources and to let go of, like, completely let go of any remnants of whatever disappointment this was in the past. You really have to get into your hermit energy, which is to go in and find out, go within and find out, like meditate on what this key is to get you out of this energy and to push forward with the Wheel of Fortune more strongly, and to push forward with this energy of good feeling and having things going good in your life and rising up. If you look at the Hermit here, there's a key here on the his little side table there. And then if you look at the wall behind him, he has this light in his heart chakra. It looks like a heart chakra, but it's a blue light, so it could be something to do with your throat chakra. And Geminis do rule the throat chakra. But yeah, there's something that you need to meditate on and really go into hermit mode about. And there's another wheel here, but it's the moon cycles, but it looks like a wheel and then there's an eye inside. So yeah, you're definitely like moving on to a better time in your life, but it's really important that you go inside, go within, and listen to the wisdom inside about whatever situation this was that you're letting go, and where to move to put your resources towards moving forward. That is what Spirit is telling me. When things happen that cause me to feel good, I know there are much more good feeling things coming my way. The better it gets, and I keep rising up. So with this meditation and hermit card, it's also telling me to like focus on how good you feel in your body, you know? Focus on good feelings. Meditate on good things that are going on in your life. Visualize good things happening to you, and how would that make you feel when you visualize those things? Because all of that energy work, doing all of that, is going to attract what you want, which is more of this Wheel of Fortune energy and moving forward and, you know, focusing on creating a better life for yourself. But it's really important to go within and like focus on what that would feel like so that it can come to you. And the more you do that, the more it's going to get better, the better it gets, you know? So that is the message we have for you, Gemini, for the new moon. Now we're going to move on to Virgo, since we already did Cancer and Leo. Okay, so give these a quick shuffle. And then these as well. Okay. So, Virgo, what is Spirit? What is the new moon theme or message that we have for Virgo? New moon theme or message for Virgo, please. New moon message or theme for Virgo. Virgo, what is your new moon message? So we have Creator of Happiness. I reclaim my power to create my own joy and happiness. It is not dependent on any outside source or individual, therefore it cannot be taken away. It can always be found within me. Oh, that's a beautiful image, and this person smiling really hard because they understand that they are the creator of their own happiness, and no matter what's going on around them or who is, what's going on and with who it's going on with, they understand that they are the creator of their joy and happiness, and that it doesn't depend on anyone else, and no one can take it from them. So let's get some additional messages, just additional details for Virgo, please, on this Creator of Happiness card. What is it that we can expect? Ooh, that's a lot. But it landed on the Ace of Cups as the first card, so that's beautiful. But let's get a few cards. What do we have coming in for Virgo for the new moon? Okay. Lovers. Another card for the new moon message for Virgo. New message for Virgo, please. Okay. A Fool, and one more card for Virgo. Death. So all major arcanas, so really strong energy right now for you, Virgo. Let's see, I want to just pull one more. I usually get 3, but let's see if we could get any more. Any other messages you want to give me for Virgo? Okay. So, we do have this situation with someone that you're romantically involved with, or that you want to be romantically involved with, possibly, because we're seeing the Fool coming out, and that's saying someone who wants to jump into this relationship. Well, it's either you wanting to jump into this relationship with someone, or they're wanting to jump into a relationship with you. But it's with the Death card here, because we have the Lovers here. The Lovers came out first, then the Fool came out, and that's a happy Fool card. She's excited to jump into this relationship. Then we have Death card coming out. All major arcanas, all strong arcana, and then the 5 of Swords. So to me, like I said, whether that's you wanting to jump into this relationship or someone wanting to jump into a relationship with you, something has to change first, because there's this 5 of Swords energy where things aren't fair. I want to say fair because there's 2 women on this card, and one of them, she's like very smugly like, I won kind of thing, and she won at the other girl's expense. The girl is in the back and she's feeling like kind of like bummed out or insecure because she's like, I guess she lost, you know, she lost this cup. Because there's 5 of Swords here, and so that's the difference, is like this person that won is very cutting, and they're very, like, they could possibly be manipulative, like mentally manipulative, and like they won unfairly, you know, even though they're happy about it, and they're happy that they like made this girl sad and made her lose her cup. Like, the message is that this energy has to change first. You have to transform this energy and let it go. Because it doesn't matter when when people are playing these games with you, these kinds of games where they're unfair and they're like, oh, I'm number one, I'm better than you. It's like, really, that's all just ego talk, and that's just showing someone's insecurities, that they're that insecure about you that they feel they need to have an edge over you, or they need to have one over you, they need to be better than you in anything, you know. Like, for someone to always be like that, like super hyper competitive, and to the point where they like sabotage you and things going and winning unfairly and pitting people against you and all that kind of stuff, like, that's super, super insecure. Like, that's someone who's very, very insecure. And so it's like, yeah, they might have won, but it's like, it's not even worth it. You know what I mean? Trying to compete with someone like that. It's like, you're that insecure that you're gonna go and expend all this energy. Like, go ahead and have it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not worth your energy and your time to like, and your emotions to like put energy into these kinds of situations. It's like, yeah, it sucks that something didn't work out, but like, move on from that, let go of that. Don't let those energies hang on to you, because if you do, they're gonna keep trying to drag you down. If you look at this card, it's like, this is that energy that I'm talking about, you know, this same energy here of like these like vampiric people who, like, with vampire energy, they want to have this over you where they're like dragging you down and constantly have a hold of your energy. But with death here, it's like, it's important to transform that, and by transforming it, I mean like letting it go, and completely letting it go, not just like pretending you're letting it go but still like holding on to resentment or holding on to things inside. That is what death is. It's final. It's done. It's like, just completely let it go so that you can transform the situation. And it's like, you will have your lover, you know, even if it's not this one who, like, you know, possibly she ended up getting the guy instead of you, you know? And it's like, that's okay, because someone better will come along. And you have to understand that it's like, no other person outside of you, even if it's like someone that you wanted to be your significant other, no other person can make you happy and create like happiness for you. Like, yeah, it's beautiful that to have that energy with someone where y'all are each other's, you know, twin flames, and y'all like just create a beautiful life together, and you're like, you know, enjoying everything together. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy. But if one person doesn't want that with you and they chose someone else, let them go. You know what I mean? Why keep trying to get this one person when there's billions of people on earth, and there's probably someone who's a much better fit for you? I do see this, you know, yin yang symbol in the back, so that does remind me of a twin flame. So it could be this is a karmic person that they chose over you. And it's like, but that's your lesson. And I don't think, when I think of twin flames, yeah, nothing's perfect, but a twin flame isn't going to choose a karmic person over their divine feminine or their divine masculine. They are going to choose that person because they'll notice right away, instantly, like without a doubt, and they'll know right away, this is my twin flame. This is such an important person. They're like, we don't complete other people, but in ways we do feel that way, It's like it's someone who completely mirrors you, and like you just feel like you've known each other for lifetimes. And so it's one of those things that it's like, yeah, it really does suck to like learn that someone you thought was going to be your twin flame chose a karmic. But to me, that is an indication that they weren't your twin flame, and that's okay, because that means your twin flame is still out there. And it's like, she's really not even that upset about it. Like, this girl is grinning there in the front, and she's in the back, and she's just like, whatever. Like, it's just one little cup. Like, I've been through this kind of thing before. Like, I'm moving on, And that's the energy you have to, like, remember, is like that no one can take away your happiness, not this karmic, and and no one can create your happiness, not this person that you thought was going to be your counterpart, your divine counterpart or twin flame. You, and only you, the fool, not that you're a fool, but you are the one who creates your own happiness. And that's, with this Fool card, it makes me think, like, go do things that you enjoy doing, that really light you up inside, and like just enjoy yourself. Let go of all this energy, and really transform this so that you're focused on yourself again, and that you are the creator of your own happiness. But yeah, that's the energy that I get for you, Virgo. We're going to move on to Libra. Yeah, Virgo, you're a beautiful person, and if someone didn't choose you, that's okay. There's billions of other people out there, and there's probably someone better for you than whoever that person was. So, next, let's go on to Libra. Oh, well, this actually isn't the cards I wanted to start with, so let's get a new moon message for you, Libra. Libra, what is the new moon message that we have for you? Spirit, what is the new moon message that you have for Libra? I think you got 2 cards, Libra. Everyone else has gotten 1. So let's see. Expressing love. Today I notice the things I appreciate about the people in my life. I take a moment to send them love and to wish them well. My love is infinite, and it feels great to express it. Oh, that's beautiful. So it looks like you're wanting to express love to others, or they're possibly wanting to express their love to you. And because there's little letters there, it could be, no one really sends letters these days, but it could be messages that someone wants to send you, or that you want to send someone. And then we have opportunities for growth. Everything is happening for me and my evolution. I am not a victim of the things that happen. I take ownership of my life, and I make the best of the challenges along my journey. I see how difficult moments help me to become my best version, and I am thankful for them. So beautiful. Sounds like you're someone who really takes initiative and really, just kind of rolls with the punches, like when we're growing, things aren't always going to go our way, perfectly 100% of the time. We're going to have things that, throw us off our track a little bit, but I love that you have this energy of, I'm not a victim. I'm not gonna, if anything bad things come my way, I'm not gonna sit there in this victim energy. I'm going to take those challenges, learn from them, and grow from them. I'm not gonna sit there and wallow over my difficult moments. So, and you understand that those difficult moments help you to grow into the best version of yourself. So you're grateful for them. You're thankful for them. You're thankful for the opportunities. So I love that. I love that it's a very positive message of you wanting to like express love to the people who are there for you and who treat you correctly and who you create beautiful memories with. But then also how you are also grateful for the people where even though it was, you know, tough lessons, you're still grateful for the growth and for the opportunity to be a better version of yourself. So let's get some details. Who is this? Is this that's wanting to express love, or what are the details about expressing love and these opportunities for growth? What details could you give me for this, please? That's a little too many cards. Just a few cards, please. Okay. Okay. And then one more card. Opportunities for growth. Okay. So we're just going to take those 3 cards. All the other ones, there was a bunch more that were trying to pop out, but I'm not taking that many right now. So let's see. We have 2 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, and Knight of Swords. So when I see this 2 of Swords, I think of someone who's guarded and who doesn't want to see the opportunities in front of them. There is someone who's rushing in with this Knight of Swords, and this Wheel of Fortune is saying that they to me, it's saying that you are wanting to focus on moving forward and focus on the opportunities that are coming in your life. And there's someone that's rushing in here. Let me see if I could get another clarification card. So, this person, can you clarify this person's energy with the Knight of Swords coming in? Okay, we have 2 cards. So, 9 of Wands and Queen of Swords. So we have 9 of Wands, someone who's overburdened, or like they're feeling very burdened. But since that came out upside down, that tells me that this person is rushing in and they're wanting to help you with something that's burdening you. I think it has to do with work, because if you look at this picture, it looks like she's working on something really hard and she's stressing over it, and she has a little note in the back that says you can do it, and like there's a deadline and she's only a couple of days away from the deadline. I don't know if you could see that on the calendar, but there's a little like X marks the spot on the date on her deadline. And yeah, so she's stressing about this thing that she like feels like she's running out of time with. And with the Queen of Swords reversed, it's like she's having trouble making a decision about something. Could possibly be about a love situation as well, because there's also a cup there that's upside down. So could be a love situation as well, because there's a cup upside down there. So yeah, it's like you're having trouble making a decision either about work or about a love situation. It could be both. But there's this person, you know, I would say it's a man. I'm not going to say it's a man or a woman, because gender doesn't matter in tarot. But someone is wanting to come in and help you take this burden off of you with work, and to help you make a decision about work and love. Because, yeah, it's like you're sitting there, you're kind of a little bit blinding yourself to this situation, whether it has to deal with work or love. You're a little bit blind to it. You might be a little bit afraid to deal with it, but you want forward movement. You don't want to be stuck in this stuck energy and just like ruminating over this situation in either love or career. You're wanting forward movement, and you will have forward movement with the Wheel of Fortune coming up. But you do have to like open yourself up a little bit, and again, this is up to you and what your intuition tells you about this Knight of Swords. If you feel like you can trust them and you feel like they're going to help you get through this, where they're going to help you get rid of your burdens, and they're going to help you like make this decision in work or love, and if you feel like they have your best interest at heart and they come from a place where they're wanting to take action for the highest good of all, then by all means, give them a little bit of benefit of a doubt, and, let them, take little steps towards you and accept little advancements with them. But if you feel like they're rushing in and you're not ready for all this, and you don't really, trust them all that much, and you don't know if they're coming from a place where it's for the highest good of all, and it's not just for their own interests, then that's a decision you need to make, you listen to your intuition about that. But from what Spirit is telling me, someone is wanting to rush in and help you move forward and get out of the stuck energy, get rid of these burdens, and make a decision in love or career. And so they could be writing you about this, trying to make a plan with you, expressing how they feel about you, or you're possibly wanting to express your appreciation and your gratitude and your love for them. And you are grateful for the opportunity, And that's what this is saying. It's like, everything is happening for me in my evolution. I am not a victim of the things that happen. I take ownership of my life and make the best of the challenges along my journey. I see how difficult moments help me to become my best version, and I am thankful for them. So yeah, you do see this as a difficult time, and it's even difficult to let someone in, some people don't think that, they trust, very easily, but some people have, trouble trusting that others want to come in and help them without any kind of like hidden agenda or hidden ties, or whatever you want to call them, or just with their own interests in mind. Like, people have trouble trusting others because of that, and that's completely valid and completely normal. But At some point, when it's like you're just keeping yourself stuck in this energy, you do have to like open up a little bit and let people like prove themselves to you, even if it's just little bits and pieces at a time, little movements and actions at a time. When you do that, you're opening this, space for you to have a beautiful relationship with someone. That could very well be a good relationship for you that'll help you get rid of these burdens and help you make decisions and help you have forward movement. But sometimes we do have to work through our own, issues that are stopping us from letting others in and from trusting others. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Libra. I know you're going to do what's best for you and what's best for everyone involved. But yeah, that's what's coming in for you for the new moon. So let's move on to Scorpio. Okay, Spirit. So what is the new moon message that we have for Scorpio? New moon message for Scorpio. New moon message for Scorpio, please. We have unique lives. I respect everyone's individual decisions and way of life. We are each on our own unique journeys, and my way isn't the only way. My job is not to change others, but to simply love them. Beautiful. We love that, Scorpio. You are a very deep sign, so we know that you already naturally understand that there's all these, nuances and depths to other people's personalities, their decisions, their lives in general, to who they are in general. And you appreciate that about people. You love that about people, that everyone's unique and you understand that your way isn't the only way. There's always like the shadow aspects of the signs, and then there's the light aspects of the signs. And like shadow aspects of like Scorpio, and I would know this because I was very close to water signs growing up, is like they can be a little bit like manipulative and power hungry and like want to control people and like that kind of stuff. But the light aspects is they are very deeply loving and they're very accepting, and they're like that they're just very fair in those ways, is what I want to say, is like just very accepting and deeply loving towards everyone's uniqueness. So let's see, what details can we get for the new moon for Scorpio, please? Details for new moon, Scorpio. Okay, details for the new moon in Scorpio. That one came out upside down, so let me put that the way it came out. Details for the new moon in Scorpio. And one more card. Details for the new moon in Scorpio. Okay, it's a few cards, but we'll take them. I really don't think these were all supposed to be like come out upside down, so now I'm just going to turn them all right side up because I really don't feel that all of these were supposed to be upside down. But anyway, so Scorpio, let's see. we have the Knight of Cups, the Chariot, Nine of Cups, the Empress, and Ten of Wands. So what I see with this right away is that someone wants to offer you make you an offer, possibly of like moving forward in something. Could be like traveling, or it could be like moving forward in the relationship somehow. And it's looking like you're going to be really happy about that. You have the Nine of Cups and then the Empress. This makes me think of someone who's very emotionally fulfilled. And then with the Empress, she has everything she could possibly want. This could even be an offering if they want to start a family with you, so they could want to have a baby with you. If you're a woman, you know, gender doesn't really apply to these, but yeah, but someone who wants to have a family with you and a deep commitment, and you're really going to be happy about that. The only thing is that they're feeling a bit burdened by it right now. It's like they want to make this offering, they want forward movement, they want to have this fulfilling, you know, loving, beautiful family with you, but they're feeling a little bit burdened by it, just because it's a lot of work, you know, creating a stable foundation and stable home and stable relationship. It's like that's all like hard work. And then if they're already, you know, working full time, and you know, I don't know what your personal has going on, but that could be a lot when they already have a lot going on. So it's like they want to offer you this, but they also do have a lot going on. So maybe just, you know, being patient with them and holding space for them is something that you need to do at this time. Because yeah, they do want this forward movement, they do want this beautiful life with you, but it is just a little hard right now. Like it can be difficult to try to create all of that at once, you know, or to move forward with all of that at once. And if they don't want to move forward on it right now, you also, like, that's something also that if you want to be with them, then you have to respect that, you know, and you have to give them their space. But that's up to you, you know. You also don't have to wait around for anyone. And but yeah, with the unique lives here, I respect everyone's individual decisions and way of life. We are each on our own unique journeys, and my way is the only way. My job is not to change others, but to simply love them. So yeah, it's not that your job is to try to, you know, change anything about your person, to try to rush things, or, you know, like, or to try to like just change them or control them. It's really to just allow this natural unfoldment and the natural timeline of this to, like, you know, just unfold naturally. But yeah, hold loving space for them and just be grateful that you have someone who wants to offer this to you, and like sit in that energy of like gratitude for it instead of like impatience for it, you know. I'm not saying that you are, but I know that it's one of those things that it's like when you want that life and you want that forward movement, it can feel like you want it now, but it's like sometimes that's just not the way things go. We have to give people time, especially like when it's major major life decisions and major moves like that, you know. And that's what I see with those, with the Chariot, is like those are major moves. It's not just a quick little movement of, oh yeah, we're just talking and now we're moving in together, which that can even be a major move for someone, you know. But this could be moving across country to be with someone and to start a family with someone, and, you know, way out of your comfort zone, or they're way out of their comfort zone. Like, take it how it resonates. But yeah, it's like those things aren't, you know, and then getting married and having kids, it's like those things aren't things you just do, you know, quickly. You really have to take your time to, like, and let people take their time to come to those decisions and to make those movements going forward. So that's what we have for you, Scorpio. I'm going to move on to Sag. Sag, what is the new moon message we have for you? That's a lot. New moon message for Sag. We have inspiration board. If I am ever feeling down or bored, I spend time creating a vision board to place in my home. I fill it with quotes, pictures, and desires that bring me inspiration and joy. So, and that's cute. It has a little inspiration board that says love, and it's like a list of, you know, possibly traits or characteristics that they want in their love life. A rainbow with pictures on there, and then a sticker or some sort of sign that says you can do it. So that is your theme and your card. So possibly Spirit is wanting you to make an inspiration board. Maybe you're feeling a little uninspired in life, and, or like it said, bored. You could possibly be bored. It's like, if you're feeling that way, Spirit is saying create an inspiration board that would, like, that you could look at and meditate on and give you the feeling of like those things that you would want to experience in life and desire in life, you know. That'll bring you joy, and that'll bring you possibly forward movement towards those things. So let's get some additional messages, details. Okay, let's get some more additional details for Sag, please. That was quick. Okay, so I'm seeing with the Ten of Swords that, yeah, something is over with, and something, and this looks like it's swords in a teddy bear. So it makes me think that something possibly from your childhood is something that you're trying to get over, or you're realizing that whatever this was in your childhood that was very difficult, it's affecting you now, and it's affecting specifically your balance in life and your goals in life, which are the Ten of Cups. Because you have the Ten of Swords, then you have Justice, represents balance, and then you have Ten of Cups, which is, you know, happy family, happy life, everything you want, just happiness all the way around. So it's looking like you're really struggling, you know, mentally, possibly, you know, mentally, possibly emotionally, but definitely mentally. You're struggling to, like, either understand these patterns that happened to you as a child, or these things, these traumas that happened to you as a young adult or a child. You're struggling to understand them and to put them into perspective, to where that you have better balance over yourself, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. you know, take that as it resonates. Perhaps you're having trouble like getting up and working on your physical health, going to the gym. Maybe mentally or emotionally, these things have been affecting you, whatever trauma happened in the past. They're affecting you and affecting this vision that you so deeply want this. You know, you want to have a happy life with someone and, you know, have your cups overflowing and just be happy. But you're having trouble finding the inspiration to do that because you're still trying to like mentally process these things that happen to you, whether it's trauma that happened when you were young or a young adult. It's something that you're struggling with a bit now. So and Spirit is wanting to help balance this out. And they're saying that a way that you could do that is to like get yourself out of this funk by making an inspiration board. And like I said, meditating on those feelings of like how you want to feel and like really get into the feeling of like, how would this make me feel if I had the dream life I wanted, if I had my dream wife, my dream kids, my dream, you know, maybe not dream wife or kids, like that's unfair to put those expectations on people, but it's also like, well, the perfect wife for you and like kids that you are happy raising and that you like, you have a very close, loving family. You know, that's your dream life, or could be your dream life. What can you do with this inspiration board? What goals can you have to look forward to? And how can you balance that all within yourself of like, and it doesn't have to be big things, like make small goals of like, you know, I'm gonna start, you know, going for walks or going to the gym again, or whatever it is that helps you get this movement in your body. You know, make goals of like, I want to go on a trip once a year, or, you know, once every few years if you can, you know, like whatever things will drive you and motivate you to like just move forward and to like be happier and to be in that energy instead of like, you know. And it could possibly be a goal of yours of like, okay, well, let me go to therapy a little bit, let me learn more about these traumas that happened to me and how they're affecting me, and maybe a therapist can help me balance out this energy. I'm also getting that someone could be dealing with the legal system over a family, and you know, it could be possibly a divorce or something, but it's like, don't let those things get you down. Yeah, everyone, we have to have time to grieve and like really process those things and let them go. But eventually you have to start getting out of that funk and like moving forward again and like creating little goals for yourself to get out of it, you know. And when you do that, Spirit will help you, and it'll help you achieve your goals. It'll help you achieve your desires. But you do have to take those little actions of like, you know, taking control of your position in life, you know. Because everyone can affect, you know, how their lives turn out just by the actions that they take. So just take little actions. Like I said, create an inspiration board, meditate, pray, whatever you do that can bring you peace and can start letting you move forward towards happiness. Do that for yourself, Sag. So that's the message we have for you, Sag. We're going to move on to Cap. Okay, Capricorn, so what is the new moon message we have for you? New moon message for Cap. Capricorn, what is your new moon message? We have subconscious mind. I realize that subconscious beliefs or programs may be holding me back from my desires. For example, if I want money, I may have been told things growing up that I am subconsciously holding on to. So I go back to my past and release beliefs that no longer align, substituting them with ones that do. So that could be something that you're possibly doing right now. Capricorn is like trying to address subconscious beliefs or programs that are affecting you, affecting your desires, affecting your money, possibly love, since money and love are always related. And so yeah, it's important to go back to the root of where these subconscious beliefs and patterns started, so that you can like understand them from a different perspective and start to change them. And then we have expressing love. Today I notice the things I appreciate about the people in my life. I take a moment to send them love and to wish them well. My love is infinite and it feels great to express it. So yeah, possibly you have a subconscious belief about expressing your love and you're just more focused on money. So that's something that Spirit is wanting to tell you too, that it's like sometimes you have to go back and like you have to understand, like if your money is being affected right now, then your love is being affected. And like those two are very much related. If your love life is being affected, then that's going to affect your money coming in, your abundance as well. It's like some people just think like, oh no, I just want money, I don't care about love. It's like, yeah, money is okay, but eventually you're gonna realize that you'll get all that money and you're not even gonna be that happy. And why is that? It's because you really do want love as well. Like you could have all the money in the world, but it doesn't mean anything if you're not happy and if you don't have people to share that with, you know? And it's the same thing with love. It's like love can't be the only thing you focus on, because that is not going to sustain you. Love doesn't pay the bills, you know? So it's like, you know, I mean, it kind of does too, but it's like you can't only be focused on one or the other is what I'm trying to say. But Spirit is very much saying that you have to look at your beliefs about money and love and address those. Address whatever wounds or blockages you have in money or love, and address them so that those areas of your life will both flow beautifully, you know, because we all need love and we all need money, you know, to survive. And so yeah, let's see, what details can we get for Capricorn? And then one last card. A lot of people have been getting the 10 of Cups today. So we love to see that. That's good energy. So yeah, we have Temperance reverse, Lovers reverse, and then 10 of Cups. So yeah, like I was saying, this is your end goal, is 10 of Cups, is you want to have the money, you want to have a beautiful love life, you want to have everything that you desire in life, right? But with Temperance here and the Lovers here reverse, it's telling me that it's like you have to look at your beliefs and go back and heal them, you know. And this is what Spirit is asking you to do, because it's saying that there isn't enough balance in this, there isn't enough healing in this, especially when it comes to love, is what I'm seeing. Because with the Lovers reversed as well, Possibly you had, you saw some bad relationships growing up or bad examples of love, and that's something that is needing to be balanced and needing to be addressed now, because if you don't, it's like, yeah, you can have the money, but you're not going to have a beautiful, like, full, enriching, like, family life and love life if you don't go back and look at those energies, where your wounds and like where these subconscious beliefs come in about love, and how possibly you could feel that it's not safe to love people. But whatever it is that's blocking you in love, Spirit is asking you to go back to the root of this, and so that you can heal and balance those energies, balance those beliefs, and look at things from a new perspective. And they're asking you to express love. So maybe you have a belief that like expressing love is, that's not a masculine thing, or I don't know why I'm putting gender to this, but for some reason you don't believe in expressing love, and you just feel like it's not really important. But Spirit is telling you that it is absolutely important. If you want to have this beautiful love life, you have to go back and look at your beliefs on expressing your love to people. And it doesn't have to be just verbally. Maybe your love language is something different. It could be acts of service. It could be gifts. It could be words of affirmation. I forget all of the love languages, but it's very important for you to find out, like, what blocks do I have with love? Why do I have these blocks? Where did they stem from? And what can I do, like, moving forward? And also, what is my love language? What do I desire in love? Like, what does a good loving relationship feel like to me? If I never had that, what other examples around me like did I have that showed me, what love looks like and what real love is, what true love is. So yeah, that's the new moon message for you right now, Capricorn, is to go back and look at your subconscious beliefs about love and blockages, and figuring out the roots of them and what you can do to change them moving forward, because that's the way you're gonna have the life that you desire, is if you go back and look at those things. Okay, so let's move on to Aquarius. Okay, so Aquarius, what is the new moon message we have for you today, Spirit? What is the new moon message we have for Aquarius? New moon message for Aquarius. Opportunities for growth. Everything is happening for me and my evolution. I am not a victim of the things that happen. I take ownership of my life and make the best of the challenges along my journey. I see how difficult moments help me to become my best version, and I am thankful for them. So beautiful. So let's see, what details can we get for Aquarius? Details for Aquarius, please. And one last card. Details for Aquarius. Okay, we have Queen of Wands. Okay, so we have Eight of Cups, the High Priestess, and Queen of Wands. So it's looking like in the past you had to let go and walk away from something that was very painful. To me, it feels like it was a relationship. It could be, has to do with career as well, or something else in your life that you had to let go of, and that was very painful for you. But now you are listening to your intuition, and you're listening to your emotions and your feelings, and you're going within with the High Priestess, because you're wanting to move forward with this, and you will move forward in whatever this is, whether it's relationship or career, because we have the Queen of Wands here, and the Queen of Wands, she can create anything she wants to create in life. He or she is, genders don't matter in tarot. But yeah, she can create anything she wants in life, and you're starting to understand that it's like this situation in the past that really hurt and that you could possibly still be grieving. It was all for your growth, and it made you stronger, and you're listening to your feelings and your intuition about it because you understand that you need to do that in order to move forward and create this, whatever it is you want to create in your life. Whether it's something new in your path, career path, or whether it's something new in a relationship, you're understanding that you must let this go. And grieving is hard. It's, it comes in waves, it comes and goes. And it's one of those things that it is hard to deal with, grief. But when you go within, you understand that there's good and bad to everything, whether that was a relationship that had to end, or, possibly someone passed away, or, you had to move on from a job or something that you had to let go of. There's always good and bad to it, because it's even when you lose someone, to death, it's horrible, you have that grief it's really heavy on you, heavy on your heart. But the light side of that is that you had time with that person, someone that you really cared about or that you loved. You always will have those memories that you had with them, and that's something that no one will ever be able to take from you, so it's and if it's something in career, there's always other careers, that are coming in along, or that will come along. And if it's a relationship that didn't work out, a romantic relationship or friendship, there's billions of people out there, and it's yeah, it sucks when we have to go through that time where we're grieving, but we also have to listen inside, and deep down inside, it's what's best for you, and your feelings will tell you that, your intuition will tell you that. And when you listen to that, you'll know everything you need to know to move forward. And that's the thing with grief too, is it's so powerful that it can push you into this Queen of Wands energy, because then you start realizing everything ends, relationships end, our lives end. We can't sit in that energy. We have to go out and move forward, and it gives you a new appreciation for life, is what I'm trying to say. And so it pushes you into that energy. And so I think that's what Spirit is trying to tell you, is yeah, it does, suck when something ends, but you're not a victim, and you can grieve as long as you need to. But eventually, when you really listen to yourself, possibly even listening to people who have passed on, you'll know that they don't want you to stay in that energy. They want you to be happy, And deep down, that's what you really want. And so it's really important to look within, and to make that decision of like, okay, I'm going to start living my life again, and like, you know, just really do my best of like in life, you know, seize the day, you know, is something that's coming to my mind, and really start living your life with more vigor, because you can create anything you want. So go out there and create something beautiful, you know. But that's what we have for Aquarius. And now Pisces. Let's get new moon message for Pisces. Pisces, what's the new moon message for Pisces? New moon message for Pisces. Okay, we have inspiration board. If I am ever feeling down or bored, I spend time creating a vision board to place in my home. I fill it with quotes, pictures, and desires that bring me inspiration and joy. So beautiful. So I don't know if you're feeling uninspired right now, or possibly you are feeling inspired by your vision board. So let's get details. Can you give me just details for Pisces, please? Details on this inspiration board. What could be going on with Pisces and the new moon? Okay. And another card. 2 cards. I think this card wanted to come or be flipped upside down. So to me, it's looking like you're feeling a little stuck in work, feeling a little uninspired. This Queen of Swords here, you could even be feeling a little like negative and like sharp-tongued, and possibly upset over a love situation, because with the Lovers reverse here and Temperance reverse, it's like someone or some situation didn't work out, and it really like got you unbalanced and not focused on work, or like just threw you off like in your life, made you unbalanced, and like you're upset about that. With the Queen of Swords, it's like that could also be that you had to make a decision to like cut off this situation with the Lovers, but because it was making you unbalanced. And so that's also something else, another scenario that could be going on. But with the inspiration board there, it's like it's important for you to look forward to the future, and don't like, you know, sit in this energy of like unbalanced energy, you know, that you're feeling because this love situation didn't work out. Can I get another card, please, for Lovers or Temperance, or any message we have for Pisces going forward? So yeah, we have the Knight of Swords, which is forward movement. One more card for Pisces, please. And then we have Four of Wands reversed. So to me, it feels like you could be running away from this situation that didn't turn out well, with the Lovers, and you wanting to, or like someone could have possibly wanted a deeper commitment with you. They wanted to possibly get married or just have some sort of deeper commitment is what I keep getting with the Four of Wands. Or like they wanted to start some sort of venture with you, but you're like not having none of it, because with that being this being reversed, that's the venture, and you it was actually this way, you like running away from it, like you're running as fast as you can away from that thing, whatever it was. And but to me it does feel like a love thing, because for it to be Lovers reverse and Temperance reverse, it's like you're running as far as you can. This could also be you running from yourself, running from your own like mental thought patterns about this. So possibly you could be going over it in your mind to the point where it's like it's leaving you unbalanced, and it's leaving you in this very sharp, like almost like angry or bitter energies, the way I see Queen of Swords sometimes. And it's really affecting your work. So Spirit is saying it's really important to have an inspiration board, because you could be very well be like feeling down about this whole thing, and it's like you don't even want to deal with it. You're like clearly running away from it, and it's clearly affecting your abundance. So Spirit is like, it's very important to get yourself inspired again. If you're ever feeling low or bored, spend time like visualizing the things you do want in your life, and your desires, and things that inspire you and really bring you joy, really bring you happiness. Visualize those things and how they would make you feel, and sit in those emotions and sit in those like those good feelings, and like meditate on them, and like really like get your senses involved when you're visualizing these things. Like if you want a great relationship, imagine what that person would be like, and what it would be like to be with them, and what y'all would do together, and how y'all would talk to each other, how y'all would relate, like the kinds of fun things y'all would do together. And if it's something in career, then imagine what it would be like to do that job that you want to do, and to make the money that you want to make, and to like level up in that career the way you'd want to. Like, it's really important, and Spirit is emphasizing for you to really visualize and sit with those feelings that the images evoke for you, that these images evoke, whatever images those are for you. So yeah, that's what Spirit is saying right now for you, Pisces. And that is it for now. That is all the signs. I hope everyone has a beautiful new moon. If anyone has any comments they would like to add, or if they have any inspiring messages, uplifting messages, I would appreciate it if you would leave them below, so that we could spread love and light and happiness. Like, because the darkness and all the bad things, negative things, like that's always going to be there. So it's always nice to like to spread that lightness and love. So if anyone has anything positive to say, I would really appreciate it if you would leave it down below. But that's the new moon messages for now. Thank you all for being with me, and I will see you all in another video. Bye for now.